Hi there, and welcome to today's tutorial on setting up staff roles and allocating staff to a study in nexus 360. We're just going to log in here. I'm logging in as administrator, so I have full capabilities. You will not have all of these capabilities, but at least it gives you an idea. So we're logging in here. Now we actually have two-factor authentication also enabled on this account. So I've got a code sent to my smartphone, and I'll just type that in. Now we're in Nexus 360. So the point of setting up staff roles is often people will like to record a study and then basically allocate staff to that study. So the way you need to do this is looking at the group setups, allocating users to those groups, ensuring that the study access rules are designated correctly, and then you'll be able to tag people against the study. So I'll show you that. So if we go into the Manage menu, provided you have permissions to see groups and users, what I'm going to do here is just go into one of our groups, and we're going to look at the scoring technician group. Okay, so I'll just apply a filter up here so that we can filter through and see that group. Here's my scoring technician user group. I'll just go to the pencil here on the left-hand side. Now this has opened up all the various permissions for this group. The main thing we're looking at here is this checkbox on the top left-hand side, which says show in roles. So you simply check that, and it now becomes available for that group to appear in the roles configuration. I'm just going to cancel out of here. Now we're back at the same page looking at our group for scoring technicians, and what I want to do is just double check who's in this group. So I just select on these people icon here, which shows the users. And you can see here, I've got Cameron Charles, James Skipworth, and Peter Parslow are assigned as users to this particular group. So they should appear in our drop-downs, these three users. If I wanted to assign other users to this group on the fly, I simply select the checkbox and then the big green update button on the right-hand side here. I'm not going to do that for the moment. So now we've got 3 users assigned to our scoring technicians group. And what I want to just double check is that I've got the correct study access permissions set up here. So I'm going to cancel. Now I go into Manage, Security, Study Access Rules. We're going to be working off the red site today. So I've got a lot of different access rules set up here on my demo server, but we're going to look at the access rules for the red site in particular. So I'll just click on this pencil icon. So what we can see here, and forgive me for scrolling up and down here, I'll just go down. So on the left-hand side, we'll find our groups, and we can see here that I've got a checkbox for scoring technicians. So they're checked in these rules, and what they can then see is the service in the middle, so they can see any service that's been checked, including the sleep studies, from the site on the right-hand side. So if we scroll down, we'll see that the red site is now selected. Okay, so our scoring technicians can see sleep studies from the red site. So now we've made sure the group's got the ability to be tagged as roles. We've made sure that the users are in the groups, and we've made sure that the study access rules allow our groups to see those studies from a particular site. So now, very simple, all I do is go to my studies tab, my studies list, and I've already got this filtered. So just here we see a filter in the site column. So we're only looking at the studies for the red site. So what I can do post-acquisition is go into any of these studies. So let's choose Betty Smith here, and I click on the blue service details folder. Now what will happen is we'll see a staff roles tab, and if I select on that, we can see that no staff roles have yet been assigned. But what I can do is go into the edit button.
Now if we go in here, we can see the scoring technicians and the lab secretaries are showing up in the staff roles tab. We go to our drop down and we can see our 3 options there. So if we select Peter Parslow and click Update,
and now we can see in the staff roles tab for that particular study that we've allocated Peter Parslow from the Scoring Technicians group to this study. I hope you found this tutorial useful. Thank you for your time.